Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading.
Aries.
Hi Aries, thanks for joining me for the November 2015 Tarot Scopes. As always, I'm going to use the I was going to say right away, but I'm actually going to use the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck, and then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle deck, which is my own creation here. And of course, as always, if you're learning to read tarot, you can take a look at my book, pick it up on Amazon. Where's my thingy here? I'm going to use the thingy. Alright, let's get shuffling and see what's going on for Aries in 2015 November. Okay. Alright then. Aries, what's going on for you guys? I want to pull these first three. There we go. Well, that Devil card, I think that's come up in every spread. So it's come up a lot. I don't know if it's come up in every spread, but it certainly has come up a lot. So I think that a lot of people are going to be releasing from bondage. Being released from bondage to things we've been in bondage to, because that's the main message of the Devil. Upright or reverse. Upright, you're in bondage, and reverse, you're releasing from bondage, okay? Sorry, I just need a quick drink of water before we start. Here we go. Well, the Two of Rods was that first card that came out. That's a great card. This is, as far as the minor arcana cards, I think this is one of the best cards there is. Two of Rods is, I see the way to go. I see the future. I see my path is open to me, and the road is clear. The clouds are parting. The clouds in your head, or anything that's been clouding or blocking your way is opening up. He holds the world in his hand too. So I mean, it's like, this could be huge. You never know when you step foot on that first path. Aries, you guys would know that better than anybody because you're such initiators, You step a foot on a path, you don't know where it's going to lead you. But when this card shows up, it says it's really, you're stepping onto the right path and you're really going in a good direction. You're looking at the Sun. And I think the Sun is one of the best cards in the deck in its entirety. Sun and World are my two big, I think those are the two biggest great cards that there are, okay? Sun is you're glowing, you're shining, you're expressing. It's joy, it's happiness, it's all that stuff. Many of you, it's going to be a great love month because this Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups is in the spread. This is known as the marriage card, and it can in fact mean a marriage. I mean, maybe some of you are going to get married. But when these three show together in the same spread, this is fantastic, because this is also a card of partnerships, all right? And when this card shows up for relationships, it says we're really on the same page here. We really see each other, because sometimes you're with somebody and there's all this attraction and we're so into each other, and it's just like, okay, after, now what are we going to do? And it's like, I'm going to go this way and I'm going to go this way. And it's like, whew. This way, we're both looking in the same direction. We walk side by side together down the same road. So that's half the battle half the time. I mean, yeah, physical attraction and all that, that's initially what gets you together, but for a relationship to be a long-term good marriage, you have to have common interests and common goals and kind of have the same outlook on life. And that's what the Two of Rods represents. So you're looking in a new direction that's going to be good for you on a lot of levels. You're going to be happy, joyous. It's a good partnership, Also, this card too, another thing I note about this card, it's the happy family card. So if you're already married, it's going to say that there's going to be happiness and good things in your family, including the children. And thirdly, if you're coming from doing a blended family thing, because the children on the cards are all happy and joyous and everything, it tells us that, they're all going to get along. Everybody's going to get along, and it's going to work out, okay? So that's another thing too. Like if you're if you are single and dating, and you're saying, well, I would never date anybody with kids. Forget that. No way. I don't want to be a step-parent. This card says, you may be, don't be so quick to say that, because I think it would all work out. It shows it would all work out. There is some other stuff here about Eight of Rods, like not rushing into things, or things are moving slower than maybe you preferred. It's probably more likely with Aries, because you guys are rushing in. Is what you're all about. It's what you do. You go for it. And then you do have Justice in reverse here. So you were done a bad turn. You were done an injustice at some point here. Maybe some of you, if this is like your second marriage, you might think, well, I'm never getting married again. I had a horrible divorce. It was just da-da-da-da-da. No, give it another chance. Give it another try. This is, Justice in reverse is there, but look at what's right next to the sun and all this good stuff. So I'm not all that concerned about it. I feel like it is just some kind of, maybe that's making you slow down and think, oh, wait a minute, that didn't work out for me. I don't know if I want to do this, And it's like, there's nothing to worry about. I think a lot of you are really going to be getting in sync and with your life partners, and things are really going to be going along pretty smooth for you this month. Well, probably, thinking about astrology-wise, I was just thinking, Aries, your 7th house of relationships and everything is Libra. And we are going to have some planets in Libra. I believe Venus and Mars are probably going to be in there. I didn't check for sure, but that's not surprising astrologically, too, that this will be a focus on partnerships for you guys this month. There is some other stuff here, some career stuff also. This Devil, though, I feel like this, don't be in bondage to any kind of preconceived notions that you put it there for yourself. Like, oh, I had a bad divorce, or oh, we might have to move, or, like I'm feeling like you don't want to move or travel, or oh this, or oh that. Any oh, get rid of the oh, or get rid of the buts, forget about the but, and go with this happy feeling. Down here, a lot of you are going to be getting an opportunity for some new job or some new money stuff coming in here. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning in money. And this whole lineup down here at the bottom has to do with money and career. Pentacles. All Pentacles. That's money cards, okay? I feel like this new beginning in money, for some of you, because this is a card of I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like the job. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not being fulfilled by it right here. But it feels like it's telling you not to worry about it, and it's telling you that you just got to learn it. That's what I feel like. It's like, you might get in there, and it's just like you might get overwhelmed by this, because there might be a lot to learn, or a lot and you might feel like, oh my God, I hate this because I can't do it. It's too hard for me. I just can't get it. I don't know what just popped in my mind. Years ago, I worked for a security company. This is way back, man. It was like long, long time ago. But anyways, I remember when I walked in that place, and back then it was this giant, you were surrounded in this, it looked like a dang spaceship, and there were these little boxes, and they had knobs on them, and, and it was all wired. It was sound only, but you would hear what, it was sound activated, and then they would light up, and then there was all, it was just, and I remember walking in there, and I'm like, oh my God, what is this? This is a space station. I'm never going to be able to understand it. And in no time, after a while, it was like, and I even get to know the noises in the different buildings, because there's some noises that would happen oh, that's just the radiator kicking in at blah, blah, blah. I've got like 300 accounts I'm surrounded in. But when I first looked at it, I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to do, So don't do it, Rocco. Don't bark. Come here, buddy. Come here. You come here. You don't bark. Anyways, the other dog is barking out there as usual. Sit down here. You're a good boy. You don't have to bark. So they were showing me that panel of that security company. So it could be a case like that. It might be like, oh my God, I'll never get this. This is so hard. And it could be frustrating and difficult maybe at first. Don't bump the thing. Please don't bump the thing. You're a good boy. You're a very good boy, Rocco. Sorry. But it could be frustrating and overwhelming at first, But then it says you'll pick it up. No problem. You'll pick it up. You'll learn it. It might take a few months or so. It might take 3 or 4 months or 3 or 4 weeks for you to kind of get in there and learn it. But you will learn it. And it is going to be good. And it is definitely a financial increase for you guys, too. This last guy, he popped out over here, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm not really sure. And if you've never seen my readings, know that these people, the court cards, the knights, kings, and all them, they are not necessarily who they appear to be in these general readings. So this could be a woman just as easily as a man, in other words. So it's not gender specific. They popped out, and they're in reverse over here. You know, during the time of November, we are going to be moving from Scorpio into Sagittarius. So it could be like maybe this thing doesn't really pop until while you're in Scorpio. Like, so when we're in the water sign time, which this guy represents in the time of Scorpio, that things aren't, this may be where you're experiencing like the frustration or the initial trying to learn everything and get with it, you know. But then you're going to pick it up. I'm sure you're going to pick it up, because I haven't thought about that place forever. I mean, I worked there when I was like 18. This is so long ago. But they just showed me that panel, and I remember when I walked in there, I'm like, oh my God, what is this? I'm never going to learn this thing. It's crazy. Okay, I want to do, these cards are like going that way, so I want to do a couple shuffles like that. Hopefully it's not hurting your ears. I'm going to get on this animal totem, but real quickly I just want to talk about that, some of my readings that I offer. The Soul's Journey video reading. It's basically the soul reading from the Mandalist, same thing, although it's in video format. It's not a question and answer kind of thing. It's not a mundane thing about, am I going to get a job, am I going to fall in love? It's not like this. It's different, okay? It's deeper. And it's your soul reading because it encompasses your soul. It's not just about this incarnation. It's a lot about past lives, and it's really deep, and it's really cool and interesting. And I actually like really doing it, and I'm getting great feedback about it. But don't think that it's a predictive reading, because it's not, okay? The private appointment readings I have taken off the site temporarily, because I just have so much to catch up on, and I want to start doing these year-ahead readings, and a lot of things I've got to do. So that puts so much constraints on my time, and the scheduling is always such a headache, and I just... I need a break from that for a little bit. Don't worry, if you have a reading scheduled in October, you are going to get read. We will finish up the October appointments, but then I'm going to take a little time off. If you are looking for something predictive, you may want to check out like the year ahead report on my site. It's only $22. It's very deep. I mean not deep like esoteric deep, but it's very in-depth, let's put it that way. It gives every single aspect to your chart for the entire year, and with interpretation. So if you're looking for predictive, you may want to check that out. If you're looking for something a little more deeper, and the Soul's Journey, the Soul reading, the Soul's Journey reading is just forever. It's valid forever, because it's not predictive. You can come back 10 years from now and look at it again and maybe get something else out of it. And it's a private video. You don't have to wait for an appointment. I'll tell you when the video is posted. Only you can watch it. You can watch it as many times as you want. So it's pretty cool and pretty interesting. It's been interesting for me too. I'm really liking doing it. You know, I feel like this is kind of my path to go in this direction. But you know, we'll see. Anyway, sorry for babbling. I know you guys don't like my advertisements, but I gotta talk about my stuff. You know. And of course the book and the tarot deck and Redbubble, you can find all those links below the video. So what is going to be that thing for? What are we looking for that Aries video? I can't even get my head straight on this. Aries Animal Totem reading for November. What is it? Show us. The dolphin. Oh, I love dolphin. That's so cool. I am going to put it on the screen up here just for a couple seconds. Take a look at it. I'll try to remember to post it too. Sometimes I forget. You know, what stands out to you? What are you triggered to look at? What do you see there? These cards, when I made them, it was my intention that you see stuff in there and it triggers your subconscious mind. But let's take a look here. It says optimism, or optimist, clairaudient, spirit guide, starseed. Joyous interaction of fun and play. Well, that would totally go with the Sun and the Ten of Cups over here. Sexuality. That goes with the Ten of Cups too. Caring for those less fortunate, embracing personal freedom, respecting others' choices. Okay, well, you know, the dolphins are playful and fun, and that's what this whole beginning of the reading was showing up here with the Ten of Cups and the Sun. You know, spend time with loved ones and family. I think a lot of you are definitely going to be, if you're single, this would be, I feel like a lot of you could be meeting somebody this month, and really, and if you're not, then maybe you'll be planning a marriage. If you're already married, again, it just could be like a really good and fun time for you, and with family and friends and stuff, so that looks great. So hey Aries, thank you guys all for everything you do to support my channel, including liking, sharing, commenting, everything that you do, donating. Any little donation helps. A couple dollars $5, that helps. You can even do it every month through PayPal. They offer an incremental payment, of every month thing if you wanted to do that. No pressure. Check out some of my wares. If you don't want to donate, then you can totally check out some of my stuff. The Redbubble thing, Christmas is coming. Lots of good gift ideas, unique gift ideas there. Anyways, remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great November. Great Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. Have a great time, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.